All right, so we're live. Who would have thought? I
Yes, I'm
don't think.
alive. I'm not dead in it.
Yeah,
Not
I
dead yet.
don't think I've ever done two live shows in one day. This is the first time
Really?
ever. Yeah. Hold on. You just sent me a tripod
Yeah. It's it's basically a was it
tabletop.
a tabletop cell phone tripod. Well, got a cell phone mount for a
Oh
tabletop.
yeah, I have one right here. Look.
I think the one I sent you even has the
See, this is a magnetic one. My phone sticks
oh
right to
okay.
it.
Yeah. Oh there
This
you go.
one's this one's way better. I don't like the clamp where it's spring
Yeah.
loaded. It's kind of annoying.
Well, I think
I'm
that clamp one has was it you can add a light or something or mount it to the
right.
back of the clamp or on top of the clamp, something like that.
Right. Who does?
That one I sent you,
This is
it's I
what.
mean if
Oh,
you sure you
Manfrotto.
yes,
Manfrotto's a good
Manfrotto.
company.
Oh, I know. I
That's the
love
tripod I have
Manfrotto.
for my kitchen camera.
Yeah,
Is
that's the
Manfrotto.
one the monopod I have that I brought to your house. That's
Yeah, yeah.
Manfrotto.
Very cool. All right.
Expensive, but it's good stuff.
So if
Italian.
I had the hiccups a few minutes ago, and it was driving me nuts. Hey, how you guys doing? It's Pamplemousse is with us right now. Thank you very much. Um, so we're going to talk about what's trending now. Obviously, the biggest thing trending in the country is Trump. So let's blow through that because I don't want to spend a lot of time on that. But
No,
I
I
know
think it's been
you
a few
had
days.
some what?
It's been a few days since that happened,
Yeah,
but
yeah. But you had some thoughts. You said
um,
I, I'm not going to speak on it
trying to think of it.
because
Um, trying to remember what my thoughts were on that.
if you don't, we'll move to the next topic. Let's just forget Trump.
Yeah, we'll come back to it.
Yeah, we'll come back later. But let's go to. We looked at the trending list.
I don't think I
What's
have.
going on?
Do I have that list?
Trending list. There it is.
There it is.
I guess you added terrorists in the U.S.
Oh, it was something that I can't remember. I was watching some video
Mm-hmm.
and I think it was with I want to say it was Tucker Carlson or Pierce Morgan, one of the two. And somebody was saying something about um actually it could have even been Trump watching one of his speeches in New York or something. But anyway,
Right.
our borders are like completely wide open right now. So we really don't have a country if you don't have borders.
Hold on, I
And
want to check something here.
if we
Okay, go ahead.
think that there were terrorist attacks, back during like 9/11 and whatnot, imagine when there's, I think there's like 1,500 terrorists known to be
Right.
here,
Right.
or 150,000 or something like that, known terrorists to be here. So,
Okay, sorry about that. My throat acted up. Regarding terrorists, I think we've always had terrorists. I think what's going on right now is concerning. I think the fact that I'm not in the city anymore. If I was back in Orange County, I would totally see this, but I don't see it where I live. But you're right.
okay.
We have an increased flux of people, and that has brought some not nice people. So we got many years of cleanup ahead of us.
Oh, yeah,
So
for sure.
once we're done with the election, once we get somebody in control who wants to clean out our country again, people without papers and all that.
Hmm.
Um, but we just gotta wait for the change. Everybody's waiting for November. It's like it's really weird. So like the Democrats are scared. The Republicans are sitting on their hands. They just sit
I
on their
think
hands and they're like November, November, November.
I think
November
it's
ain't
funny
gonna
when
solve all your problems.
when you talk about like the trial. That's one thing that when you talk about the trial and all the how bogus it was, how rigged it was. they still like Democrats or liberals will still like act like it was the holy grail of their president or that presidency. It's like Jesus, you not. I mean, they're so far into delusion. They
Right.
just don't get it.
I hear you. Hold on a minute. I'm tweaking my settings here. Sorry about that. Whoops. Let's go to. I'm in YouTube Studio fixing that. Forgive me. But you're right. You're right. But we do have a lot to be concerned about. We got a lot of cleanup ahead of us. I hope nobody gets hurt. I hope our country gets fixed. I'm not going to say becomes great again, because we just need to fix the problems. It's not about becoming great. I think we're great already.
It really has nothing to do with about being great.
Right.
But and that's the thing is like people will complain about make America great again. It's like what you wanted to make it worse off. I mean, I hate the use of the words. I mean, it makes no sense.
Right. And so just out of curiosity, there's going to be a lot of cleanup, right?
Yeah.
So what do you think cleanup? How is that going to happen? How's that going to look?
Well, there's a way I'd like it to happen. Anybody undocumented, send them back.
Right.
Send them back.
What do you just?
I think what Trump said in the.
How are you going to check everybody? How do you filter them out?
There's ways. I mean, INS has a way of doing things, right?
Right.
But what was it?
But so many of our divisions are dirty right now. IRS is dirty, FBI is dirty, Department of Justice is dirty.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure ICS is dirty. I mean, that's what I feel.
I mean, I don't know, because like you'd think. That being said, the Border Patrol would be in the same league, but they're down there going, "No, dude, we're overwhelmed. We're overwhelmed." They're on the front line trying to keep hold back the flood. Like
somebody just commented 2 shows in one day. We just mentioned that. Yeah, I don't think I've ever done 2 live shows. Yeah, I guess documentation. I guess how do you get them? I mean, you can't make everybody in the world show their ID. You can't go house to house.
Can't, like that's a good point. I mean, you can't really go, person to person and be like, "Hey, I need to see your ID." But I mean,
I guess you do it through the workplace.
I mean, there's got to be a way. I'm sure there, if you put like people were to sit down and just brainstorm on different ways without infringing people's liberties. There's a way. I'm sure there's a way.
CSI is dirty too. I wouldn't doubt any 3 letters.
I would like to say, hey, while they're going down the vote, you don't have an ID, boom, you're in the bus.
A lot of people have been talking about that, about voter ID. I mean, that's okay. I think you can't work in this country unless you're documented. Are you vaping?
Yes, I got a new pen. I got a new pen.
All right, I might as well ask you.
Gigantic thing.
What is in your vape?
What is in my vape?
Is it a flavor like cherry or?
Yeah, it's a Shamrock cookie.
Shamrock cookie. Okay. Yeah. All right. That's totally cool if that's what you want to do.
McDonald's Shamrock Shake kind of tastes like that, or Thin Mints. Thin Mints. It's actually more like that.
Okay, there are no dogs barking in my house. But
I heard something.
Yeah, well, that's the TV in the background. My wife is watching. I think she's watching Married at First Sight. What? I can't hear it. I can hear you.
Yeah, well. We can hear something. I'm just saying.
I hate that show. I love her, but I hate that show. Married at First Sight. It's where strangers marry each other, and then they try and learn to love each other. It's weird.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I mean, that's kind of how arranged marriages work. And some of the
I
most,
know.
or a lot of the arranged marriages lasted longer than,
The
people
weird
actually
thing,
find one.
the weird thing is, this show has the same percentage of successful marriages as the world does.
Yeah.
So, like, if 30% stay married in the world, 30% on this show stay married. It's crazy. But I think it's, they're 20 somethings. They're not always the best of their game. One guy went to get married, and the girl saw him and walked off. She just like a runaway bride. So they had to bring somebody else on the show. I saw it just because it was on, but it's not something I look forward to watching or anything.
Yeah, they're coming up with some crazy ideas for this whole dating and marriage and all that crap.
Hey, all right, let's go to that next topic.
What's that?
I want to congratulate you. Drink Dr. Pepper?
I'm trying to steer away from
Soda?
sugar beverages.
Okay.
But
I don't drink soda, but congratulations to Dr. Pepper. When I heard this, I almost fell out of my chair. Dr. Pepper has just become number 2 in America, meaning they're the number 2 most preferred soda. They just passed Pepsi. I didn't know that. I mean, I just learned that. That just happened. But I know there's been a lot of, I guess Dr. Pepper has some new flavors.
yeah,
Not just Dr. Pepper. Yeah.
What was it? It was I think they had I think I told you the other day, the strawberries and cream. They also have like a cream soda I think.
All I know is that at Whataburger, everybody's told me you got to get the Dr. Pepper shake. I didn't know there was a Dr. Pepper shake, but they rave about it. So they obviously have grown over the past few years. I'm surprised Coke and Pepsi, one of them doesn't own it. So I guess Dr. Pepper's another company, but they're number 2. Who would have thought, right?
I know, right?
I mean, what is that weird? They put prune juice in it, don't they? Get a
I
weird
don't
flavor.
know. I mean, they have that whole like 23 flavors thing. So
yeah, 23 chemicals, but
well, no, I mean they take 23 different types of flavors to make one flavor. It's kind of like okay, when we were younger, what was that called when you go up to the fountain machine and you sit there and like get a little bit from each and every one of them? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if you went to like McDonald's or Burger King or wherever, and they had the fountain machine there, and you take your cup and you'd get Coke, Dr. Pepper, Mountain Dew.
Yeah. Tammy did that when I first met her. She would mix the drinks.
Yeah.
The cup going, shh, shh, shh. Look what you're doing.
There's a name. They called it something. I can't remember what it was.
It's called stupid. It's called it's crazy. Yeah. Well, she's not stupid, but it was awful. It was awful. I'm like, honey, stick with one. Get root beer. Get orange Fanta. Get something.
Or just get Dr. Pepper. It has all 23 in there already.
Yeah, exactly. Let me take a look at the chat area because I don't want them to feel left out because they're a part of this too.
There's more people.
Jack, are you and Junior going to see the new Bad Boys movie? I don't know about Junior. He's all grown up. He does his own thing. Are you going to see the new movie? I'm not.
I don't think I'm gonna. Well, because I don't have the whole movie pass. Like I want to get it, but
but I'm not gonna support Will Smith on any of his movies. The guy's crazy. Crazy, whether you think otherwise or not. He's crazy. In my world, he is.
I don't think he's really crazy per se.
Wait, allowing his son,
like, how would you say it? Feminine.
Jada Pink.
Is it Jada Pink? Pinkett or Pink? In a relationship, as it used to be said.
I don't know. But I
do say this. I mean, look, she's already come out and confessed on was it a video or whatever, saying that she's still in love with Tupac and he's dead.
Yeah, and her kid came out and said that she sold me for sex. That's what the kid did. So I can't believe both parents were that much in the dark. How much of a father are you in that kid's life if he's being trafficked?
Yeah.
You know, and you don't see it really? What are you doing? Open your eyes.
They're in Hollywood, so I mean,
don't get me started. Don't get me started. It's way crazy in Hollywood. It was way crazy back in the day.
Really bright in the limelight.
What? What
really, really bright in the limelight. They can't see anything.
Yeah. So I used to, for 4 years, I worked on Avenue of the Stars, managing celebrities.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, I remember you saying something about.
There was Eric. We managed Eric Estrada. We We managed Kathy Ireland.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
Ed Begley Jr.
Really?
We had a long list, and it was fun. That's why I learned to manage people. I got a country artist, and I managed him. I managed a movie director. I managed a composer, all in Hollywood. So there were some good parts in Hollywood.
Yeah. You gotta keep in mind there are good things in Hollywood. It's kind of like, for example, here. Speaking of current events, what about Dennis Quaid? You heard about the new movie he's coming up with, right?
I like Dennis Quaid.
Yeah, what's he doing? I've heard some of his current interviews and stuff like that, and yeah, he's definitely not on that whole Hollywood bandwagon thing.
No, there's a lot of celebrities coming out against Hollywood.
Yeah,
Denzel Washington,
Robert De Niro,
Mark Wahlberg. Mark Wahlberg is a stout Catholic.
Yeah,
so he ain't gonna put up with that.
Gibson.
Yeah, I believe we're gonna see Hollywood split. I think you're gonna have the Lady Gaga crazy side, and then you're gonna have, of course, Mel Gibson can be crazy too.
Okay,
but you're gonna have both sides.
Yeah,
we're gonna see a lot of changes going on in Hollywood. I met Gary.
Well, I think it's already changed because, like, something that
I guess
Quaid was saying that.
Sorry, I didn't mean to step on you.
The movie star is no longer the thing anymore, like it was back in the 80s and 90s. Mm-hmm. Now that we have streaming and like what we're doing here, the movie star is kind of faded away in essence. Like he thinks, or he was saying that, or Dennis Quaid, that is, was saying that he thinks Leonardo DiCaprio is probably one of the last real actors out there.
So Ken says he met Gary Busey once. He was doing lines at a hotel bar. He offered me some, but I declined. I can believe that. I think he's a little crazy too, but I liked a lot of his stuff. Just because you're crazy in real life doesn't mean your acting career isn't good.
Yeah, look at
Robert De Niro. I think he's in that case. But
I think Tom Cruise is better, to be honest.
But I think Goodfellas is like the best movie ever made. That's my personal opinion.
But Ray Liotta is kind of the key to that one, in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, may he rest in peace.
Yes.
Food, family, and fun doesn't apply to this show. This show's more about trending topics and what's going on. Technology, sports, anything. But Ken asked the question, what's the glass panel for?
I think he was talking about this.
What's he talking about? Oh, is that a record player cover?
No, it's my my desk. It was
I don't even think people have record players anymore.
What?
That's part
they do. They're making a comeback. Bible's making a comeback.
Do you have a record player?
No, I don't.
Okay. So what do you mean that's part of your desk?
It's a desk. I've got one of those
No,
roller
I
desks,
know that, but what is it? What part?
the keyboard shelf or keyboard sliding, whatever you call that. It's a shelf, sliding shelf,
Okay.
and
Is your
it's
whole desk made out of glass?
glass and or metal. I don't know how you say it. It's a metal frame with glass shelves.
Okay. You
So,
look confused there, dude.
oh. I'm trying to figure out how best to explain it, but yeah, no, it's just a metal frame with glass shelves, and this shelf just happened to be upside down, and it was bothering me, so I figured I'd fix it
Got
because it
it.
wasn't going to disturb anybody. But no, what I was going to say earlier was about Dennis Quaid. Was he's coming out with a new movie in or either June or August called Reagan,
Hang on, Damon. I got your question. I'll get to it in a second. Go ahead.
but it's called Reagan. He's doing the movie of the
Ronald Reagan?
story and life of Ronald Reagan.
I don't think anybody watching us right now, well, probably a few, remember Reagan or ever knows who he is. I mean, because there's a lot of them that are probably weren't even born when Reagan was
To
around.
be fair, I mean,
Was he our last greatest, best president?
when he left office, I was probably 11,
Really?
roughly.
Wow.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I was born in 76.
No. Do the math. How old are you?
I'm 47. I just turned
Have
47.
you lost count? I lost count.
No, I didn't lose count.
Nah, I was born 67. So I think
67?
I think I'm 57. I don't know. I did lose count because
You're
I think
old. No, I was kidding.
yeah, it's not like I got a birthday party every year to remember.
I know, right?
Yeah. So by the way, Damon, let's see. When he asked the question, did you hear about the Microsoft Windows AI screw up? No?
No.
What happened? I mean, I heard about the Google AI screw up, where like if you type in the word, show me a picture of shoplifters, it shows you all white people shoplifting. I think that's what it was. And then you say founding fathers, shows you all black people as the founding fathers. It was way messed up. So white people are criminals and black people are politicians.
Oh, you mean kind of like that
that's
you did?
And now you can never believe Google again. Once you blow it, so that's why I'm a little worried about Microsoft. What did Microsoft do? Once you blow in it, everyone's AI software will be logging. Oh yeah, okay. You're talking about the AI software that takes a screenshot of your computer every so many seconds. I heard about that. Windows is going to do that. So and it has something to do with going back in time, like Max Time Machine, I think. Can't remember. But Damon, let me know. Everyone's AI software will be logging everything. Yes. Okay, Ken explained it. Okay, so yeah. So the AI software is going to be monitoring everything you do on your computer. Wow. That's a little disturbing.
All your keystrokes.
Everything. All your passwords
are being logged and shared. Yeah, passwords, anything.
Can disable Google Jebediah on my phone. I don't know what Google Jebediah is. I'm so confused. I'm so lost. This AI thing is.
Yeah, see, what is that? I got a text message or something about the whole Google AI.
It's from Google?
Yeah, it's called Gemini.
Yeah, that's their AI, which I will never use because obviously they have affected the results of AI to lean towards their political beliefs.
I got the message, but I didn't reply because I was like, nope.
It's for your own safety. Okay. I have nothing to hide. I don't have anything to hide either. I always said
it's not about hiding.
I promise if they look in my computer camera when I'm off, and they see me like walk by naked, they'll never look again. I promise. They'll never look again. But I don't
Here.
I don't worry about snooping on me because I'm like who was that said that I had nothing to hide. I missed it. It just scrolled by. I don't have anything to hide either. So if they see now, if you're looking at personal information, that's different. But regarding what I do on the internet, I don't care. I don't go anywhere I'm not supposed to.
Here, I thought the same way. I used to think the same way. It's not about whether, because I was always in the idea that I have nothing to hide. You know, I don't do any drugs. I don't sit there and commit crimes. I don't do anything I'm not supposed to be doing.
Right.
What do I have to hide? What do I have to worry about? Them seeing, oh, wow, I'm getting up. I scratched my butt today. Who cares? You know? But it's not about that. It's
wait.
Once
did
you
you,
let them,
did you scratch your butt today?
Oh, several times. But
okay, good. Right.
But anyway, it's not about what you do and what you're worried about them seeing, more so that they're keeping record of what you're doing. They're creating patterns of the way you live. So if they
So
want
are they
to
not allowed to
manipulate,
know that? You don't want them to know that? I mean, I'm not defending AI.
they want to manipulate
I'm
someone,
against them
they go
monitoring.
back through your normal patterns and go, well, we can tweak you here.
Right.
It's like movies. Like if you were to sit there and watch a movie 100 times, you can sit there and see patterns and go,
do you remember what's that?
This here.
Minority Report. Remember Tom Cruise in Minority Report? Yes. Remember a person would walk up to a billboard and it would change for that person?
Yeah. Well, it's also in the
identify who that person was and what he's into. Recall. So like it would turn into like a video game billboard for you. Mm-hmm. And it would try and sell you Xbox. Yeah. But it's kind
of like what we're doing right here. Like when you go online and you watch a video and all the ads become what you're like. What was a good example? I was just
like, for example, I just looked at rugs. Okay. I looked at a website called Ruggables, where your rug can be lifted up. It's like Velcro type attachment, and you can wash it and all that. I was shopping for one, and that's all I'm seeing on all my social media.
Yeah,
I see rug, not just Ruggables, all companies.
Yeah,
I'm like, wow. So I get what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I think I was. That's kind of annoying.
I think I was looking at GoPro or something like that, and it started showing me GoPro ads. Like, dude, really?
Yep, I know.
I've got 2. Actually, I take that back. I've got 3. What do I need to do? One?
As my brother says, because it's annoying. Everybody agrees it's annoying, but I'd rather have stuff I'm into shown to me. That's what he said.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna look at commercials on YouTube before I watch something, I'd rather be something I'm interested in than that muscle-bound dude hanging by one wrist.
Here's a weird thing. So I started to notice. I don't know if it's something that you're experiencing, but as I'm watching, because I do a lot of watching of YouTube and Rumble and all that kind of stuff. But they were doing advertisements for Biden's campaign. Right. They had Kamala Harris or Camel or whatever you want to say her name.
Goat face.
Kamala Harris.
Sorry. No. So
she was on there like saying, donate now because the sooner you can, or the sooner is better, always better because you can get a jump on the election or on the whatchamacallit. It's like, really? I don't care about you. You wouldn't get my vote even if I wanted to vote. No.
Wait, speaking of the president, did you see the video where he toddler squatted on stage?
What?
He leaned forward and he's like toddler squat. Pooped his pants. It was.
Oh, you talking about Biden?
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about Trump. I'm like, wait.
I watched. No. The president. I watched.
No, the only thing I try not to watch that.
Yeah,
crap.
He leaned forward and took a squat on stage. It looked like it.
He probably did.
In his defense, I've tried to think of other things, but if you saw his face and you
I
saw
gotta
his
see
body
that.
movements, you
I'm gonna
thought,
have to watch
okay,
that.
all right, yeah. If
You
I
have a
was
link.
Jill,
You gotta share that link with me because
yeah, I'll show you.
that's
It's
funny.
on TikTok. It's on Rumble. It's on YouTube.
See,
I will
I don't
show
have
you. But if I was Jill, I would have walked him right off.
actually.
I would have taken care of him.
Oh yeah,
I wouldn't have let him sit there. I would have been like, "Excuse me, gotta go," and I would have
I
grabbed him by the
really
arm.
don't think they care. He's just literally just a placer. Stick the
It's
fool on stage. That's
what
all it is.
exactly is he gonna have to do to stop? I don't know. I mean, he's declining. We're all declining. I'm declining. Look at me.
Yeah, we're all
I
declining.
look like a train hit me. But let's,
Not
dude,
quite that bad.
you
Come
don't
on, there, Jack.
you don't have to laugh that hard. But
No, because
but
I'm
we're
just there
all
looking at the ridiculousness of it.
right. So as I age out, I probably will stop doing this. But he's declining really fast.
Yeah,
And I don't know what they can
and when you
do.
can't formulate a sentence, beyond 4 words.
Well, he's got cue cards. He's got a guy that walks him by the hand, instruct.
Adrenaline shots
He's
before he gets up
running.
there.
He's literally running the largest country in the world.
Yeah.
So
And here's something I heard. He can't stand trial, or he can't be put up for trial because he doesn't have the competency or faculties to be able to.
So he's been deemed incompetent.
trial.
This is their game plan. I'm telling
But he
you.
can lead the country.
I know. So there's a little part of me that's always concerned about him. And I'm kind of concerned that when they're done with their agenda, they will toss him and kick him to the curb. That's not very.
Well, I guess we'll see.
Yeah, that's not where I
Guess we'll see.
want to see him go. I'd like him to go live out his golden years and all that.
Yeah, he may. I mean, look at Obama. I mean, he's in a freaking mansion.
Wait. Not really the largest country. The biggest country doesn't mean number of people. The biggest country, but I think we have
size. It's not even size. I mean, if you want to say the biggest country in the world, that's Russia. I mean,
yeah,
we've got the largest landmass.
But we're the most powerful.
But we are the most powerful country in the.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think anybody. Biden popped his pants. Yeah, we think so. They haven't addressed it, but it looked like it. I think he just wanted to sit down. There wasn't a chair behind him, but he's senile. Maybe that could have been it. It didn't look like it.
But again, it doesn't.
Go look at the clip. But possibly he wanted a chair.
It still proves the point. He's too old to be up there.
Yeah, I mean, at some point, I got to stop doing this too. Everybody does.
I mean, what are they gonna do when he's like no longer like the adrenaline shots don't work anymore?
Wait,
they're gonna have
Jeff
a ventilator up on stage.
Hold on. Jeff says that's extremely disgusting.
Like I said,
super inappropriate. Super inappropriate for what? Talking about current times? Talking about what's trending?
He just hurt his feelings, Jack.
I don't know what Jeff is crying about. What do you mean that's extremely disgusting? It's truly what I saw. I'm not lying about it.
I really don't care.
He did. It looked like he did, but I can't claim that he did. But Jeff, he's saying it's super inappropriate. Okay, Jeff, go ahead and make me a top 10 of what's appropriate so we can stay within that realm for you. Okay? But realize this show's about talking about everything. All right? It's not like cooking. It's not like restaurants. It's not like technology. We talk about all of it.
So and this is the thing. What? This is the thing. When you're a YouTube streamer, you're in somebody doing recording, you're expressing your feelings, your opinions, how you view things, no matter whether somebody else likes it or not. If you don't like it, you don't have to be here. You can choose.
Jeff, you don't need to be here. Feel free to start your own podcast, dude.
Walk away.
Tune in. And funny thing is,
You obviously
Ken,
like it because you're here. You obviously want to listen because you're here.
no, he wants to complain. That's
He
why.
can complain all he wants, but it
That's
doesn't change the fact
yeah.
that we're going to sit here and talk about what we want to talk about. If he doesn't like it,
But my buddy Ken
I'm not,
brought up
I won't
the.
change.
Have you seen South Park Ozempic? That's what Ken brought up.
Oh yes, I did see the little.
I saw a clip. Billie, what's her name? Ellis.
Billie Ellis.
She's a singer, I guess. I don't know.
Billie Eilish.
Oh, Alish. Is that her name?
Yes, Billie Eilish.
See how much I know. Anyway, I guess she was represented in the cartoon and got offended. She felt like she was being fat shamed.
I don't know. I didn't.
They talked about her using Ozempic. I don't know.
Maybe I'm mixing it up with something else.
South Park is brutal on everybody, though.
There was something with South Park where they were making fun of what's her name? The plus size superstar.
Yeah.
You know who I'm talking about?
I don't know. Miss Alabama's pretty there. Oh, okay. Jeff clarified. Thank you, Jeff. I'm sorry. Okay. So he says that it was inappropriate for me to be talking about poop.
Oh, on a cooking channel, he says.
Yeah. So I get it now. So I'm sorry if that was a little gross.
No, technically. So he followed that up with, why are you talking about this on a cooking channel?
This is F as in Frank. This is what's trending. And that video has been trending for quite a while. That's why we addressed it. This is not a cooking channel because I do other things. I brush my teeth. I do other things. I go watch movies. I do other things other than cook. But this show, if you see a what's trending show and you're only into cooking, don't tune in. Okay? So that's why we're talking about what we're talking about, because the format of this F as in Frank broadcast is, I'm still the same person. I run the cooking show. I run the restaurant reviews. I run the movie reviews. I run all that stuff. So once again, if you see what's trending, you probably don't want to tune in. I love Jack and Jimmy's unique viewpoints. They give me good perspective on life. I try to be Eilish. Is it Eilish? Eilish. Yeah. What's her full name again? Is it Billie Eilish? Billie Eyelash.
No, Billie Eyelash. Okay.
All right. Eyelash. I know she's a popular singer. I don't know anything about her though.
Yes.
What do you?
She has a lot of.
What are you laughing at, dude?
Your pronunciation. It's funny.
Oh, eyelash.
Eyelash. Eyeless.
You know what? No, but
she has no eyes.
She's a superstar, big, and I believe
he's a big star.
Yeah.
He's
Lizzo was mad. Oh, I guess they attacked her too. Lizzo.
Who? That's who I was talking about.
Is that who you were thinking of?
Superstar, yes, Lizzo. They South Park just made fun of them too.
Is she like Billie?
Lizzo?
Yeah.
You know who Lizzo is. Come on.
No, I don't.
He's
I know the name.
Woman
I know the person, but I don't listen. I know who Taylor Swift is. She lives her parents live right down the street. But I don't listen to Taylor Swift. I know who she is. Wow. So Lizzo, I know who she is.
I'm sure you have heard
nothing. I know nothing about her music.
Taylor Swift, because Taylor Swift's music is in movies too.
Dude, you want to talk about Depeche Mode?
Many movies as I know you watch.
If you want to talk about Oingo Boingo, Flock of Seagulls, and all that, I know that. I know that music.
Pearl Jam.
Yes, Pearl Jam.
Pearl Jam today.
Yeah. So, Red Hot Chili Peppers. Love all that. But that's the music I know. I don't listen to Billie and Lizzo. But anyway, is that a cute girl that also? Yeah, that is that cute girl that also sings. I can't name one song she sings. Literally.
Billie Eilish?
No, Taylor Swift.
Oh.
I've never seen her hair.
But each their own, I guess.
Yeah, But I
She's
do know
pretty
she
plain
donated she
but-
donated money to Hendersonville when the tornadoes came through. She
that's
does
cool.
some good humanitarian stuff. But I still don't know one song. Literally. I've seen her plenty of times because I don't have a choice if I watch football. But anyway, that's beside the point. Let's see.
Oh.
Very body positive. She's very body positive. That's an interesting way. That's like a politically correct way to say she's freaking gorgeous. Yeah.
Who?
Somebody said she's very body positive. I think that's what he's
Are you
saying.
talking about Lizzo or are you talking about
Oh, I don't know now.
Taylor Swift?
I don't know if Taylor Swift, her body's positive.
Oh, it's definitely positive.
Some of the other girls, not so much. So let's see here. Do you listen to?
I would almost say he's kind of in the realm of that Trump is for business, that Taylor Swift is for music.
Well,
that's how I say.
I don't know.
That's about it.
I don't know. She's just like there's always one singer.
Because she knows how to. She really knows how to market her product. So
yeah, she knows how to pick the right guy to date and all that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's
working for the next 5 to 10 years.
You know what? She doesn't. She only has so many years to blow up. She's giving it her all. She'll last a while. I mean, look at Madonna. Looks like grandma dancing on stage.
Dude.
I'm like, Madonna.
No,
I believe no matter what field you're in.
You bet my Nana.
Yeah.
Okay. I'd rather see her dance than Madonna. Just saying.
I did like Madonna back in the day.
Back in the day, yeah.
But she should have already graduated to producer. She should have gone behind the scenes. I believe. Well, she may have, but like
I think she has.
She was working with Jelly Bean Benitez. Remember? They had a thing going. He used to mix her stuff and produce her stuff, and I believe once you get so big that you should graduate. Ron Howard, perfect example. Ron Howard got so big that he finally moved behind the camera.
Yeah.
Started directing.
Yeah.
Clint Eastwood, same thing. Right. Gibson. So I believe that no matter what genre of work you do, when you become so big, you move on to the next level. And you kind of pull yourself out, help others make it, show them how to do what you did, kind of passing it on.
Kind of funny. It's kind of almost like it's the human thing to do. I don't know.
Yeah, right. Oh, we haven't done that in a while. Gosh, it's hard to find that.
It's like if you want to compare it to, 2,000 years ago, what'd they do? They made the most of their lives and then they passed on what they knew to their younger generation so they could continue what's called the legacy,
Right, right.
So we don't know how to do that anymore.
It says, Jack, do you know the lead singer of Red Hot Chili Peppers is dating an 18-year-old?
So?
No, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. That's
an adult?
Up to him.
She's an adult?
I think once you're over 18, the numbers don't matter, but maturity does. And that comes with age.
Okay? And when you have the money that he does maturity even matter anymore?
I know. It's
but there's many drugs that I'm sure he's done as well.
Poor guy.
He's probably mentally as mature as she is, just to be real.
Wait, let's talk about what we do know.
However,
he's done drugs.
That's really good.
What?
He's also on. There's an actor that does really well, and he was also on in the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Wait, that's a dog. That's a dog barking.
I told you there was a dog barking in the background.
Hold on a minute, honey. What's going on? Hello? They just completely ignore me.
Yeah.
The dog starts barking, they run and take care of whatever needs to be done. But I start barking and they ignore me. So All right.
No, what was I saying?
Okay. So Jimmy, that's suspect. Oh, dude, you're being
What's
called out
that?
now. I don't know. I don't know.
Who is it? Rivaki?
Wow.
Elaborate.
Yeah. Elaborate
Um,
on why Jimmy
He's
is
grooming
suspect.
her as a teen. Oh, okay. He was grooming her as a teen, but I guess
Oh,
she's an adult, so it's all good. Well, it doesn't matter. I mean,
yeah, but I
my opinion
guarantee,
is
I guarantee she's immature as an adult.
if
She's
you want to
brand
hear
new.
grooming, I could come up with several actresses that were groomed. Um, Hell, one of them's even on
They're still
live
being groomed
TV.
on Nickelodeon.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say Amanda Bynes, Drew Barrymore. I mean,
Yeah. Well, from
can we
what
go
I'm
on?
seeing, this has been going on in Hollywood a long time
Oh,
before.
that's what I was talking about. The one that bandmate that was in Red Hot Chili Peppers, and he's actually doing fairly well from what I can tell. Is Flea.
Oh
He's
yeah,
still
I
he's
heard
still
about
in
him.
acting and still doing movies.
Really?
Yeah,
That's cool.
this
So
day.
I got a belief that rock and roll, and I felt that Ken and my buddy Rob can vouch for me. I have felt that for the past year that rock and roll is making a comeback. That there's a lot more rock bands coming out, young rock bands, and I'm just gonna call it. I think it is coming
I
back.
don't think it will ever die with our generation. Um, as long as we're still around, I don't think it'll die. Um, my,
Oh no, we're taking it with us. We're gone, and
I'm
then
more
you guys
curious.
have rap all left. That's all you got.
I'm more curious about, say, the younger generation. You know, the millennials, the Gen Z, uh, or even the new Gen Alpha or whatever. You know, what are they listening to? You
Right.
know,
My mom used to brag about listening to Nat King Cole back in the day, a lot of jazz. And then, my brothers used to listen to 70s rock. I DJed nightclubs in the 80s when there was new wave. There's 70s disco. There's 50s and 60s rock. You know, there were genres
yeah,
that
I really don't think any music really dies. To be fair, because I mean, think about it. Like I know
wait,
I
wait,
grew up.
let's ask people what they listen to.
Yeah. Go ahead
Yeah.
and leave it in the comments what
Guys,
you do.
comment on one of your favorite bands today that you listen to in the car right now. I would love to learn about new music. I don't care if it's an older artist. I don't care if it's Sinatra. Tell me what you listen to in the car today. All right, go ahead.
Yeah,
All
and that's what I was going to bring up. Is like I grew up in the '90s, so I listened to uh, Green Day, Sublime, Live,
You're in the grunge
Rage Against the
genre.
Machine. Yeah,
That was grunge.
Nirvana.
They don't
But
have.
I still appreciated bands like uh, Pink Floyd and um,
Oh,
Motley Crue.
they were good. Pink Floyd was good.
At
Motley
the
Crue was
time,
good.
I liked Metallica. You know, during high school, I
Metallica's
still
still good.
uh,
Don't
I
give
have
me
my
ah.
opinions about them. But anyway, um, but I mean, there's still bands that even during the that were out during the '80s, or even go further back during the
Oh,
'70s,
Rage
like
Against the Machine. Yep, they were big.
uh, or Stone Temple Pilots. There's another good one. Um, Smashing Pumpkins, Cranberries. I mean, those are all '80s or late '80s,
Smashing
early '90s.
Cranberries. You can do put
What?
those bands together and do Smashing Cranberries.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
Instead of
Smashing
Pumpkins,
Pumpkins. Yeah, the
um,
Rolling Stones.
yeah,
Yep,
Rolling Stones was a
Rolling
great band.
Stones. Rolling Stones is legend. Like
Yeah,
Aerosmith, like Sinatra. I mean, there's
yeah. See,
some
that's what I'm saying.
bands
Even like
are
Otis Redding.
legends.
I mean, uh, um, trying to think of other musicians further back, but I mean, there's a lot of stuff that even in from my generation or my time of when music came out, I still appreciated music that was back, 10, 20,
See,
30, 40 years
I'm
from
like
now.
the psychedelic furs and the Cure and
Yeah.
all that stuff. All
Yep.
that stuff was good. Susie and the Banshees, Oingo Boing. I mean, It was endless. All those bands. The Motels were good. Um, and then I got into like Ronnie James Dio. That was the first concert I ever went to. That was he used to be in the Black Flag.
Okay.
And what a rock concert. What
Yeah.
a
Was it good?
The best concerts you ever can go to are rock concerts. They
You know
just
what's funny?
everything.
I blew my buddy. I blew his mind because I was like, I've only ever been to 2 concerts my whole life. Only 2. I've seen Save Ferris and oh god, who's the other one?
Wow.
Big
That's
Bad Booty Daddy.
Are you serious?
Yeah, those are the only 2 I've ever seen live.
I've been to Prince. I've been to Michael Jackson. I've been to Janet Jackson. I've been to Tears for Fears. I've been to. I've never been to Madonna. I've been to. Yeah, been to a lot. I've been to Garth Brooks twice, back to back, 2 nights in a row. He put on a good show on that album. Um, but yeah, I've been to a lot of concerts I didn't realize. Yeah, I remember as a kid. Never mind.
I hope so. You were you were a DJ.
Yeah,
I
but
hope that you have kind of like a backdoor pass to these.
I
little
did.
events.
I went to the June Jam in Alabama. They would fly all the artists in by helicopter.
Oh, very cool.
It was like a big festival,
Yeah.
and Alabama would throw it. They'd put it on, and Alabama would
Oh, you mean
perform.
the band Alabama?
Yeah, the band Alabama. They
Not
called
in the
it the
state of
June
Alabama.
Jam. No, no, it was in Alabama though. But
Is it?
yeah, they would fly in like Alan Jackson, Patty Loveless. You know, it was
Did you have
Vince
to fly
Gill.
in, or did you get to drive in?
No, they flew him in because
Oh,
by
cool.
helicopter.
You went there. You went to
Oh
the.
no, I drove. I drove like a
You didn't get
lackey.
to
I'm
get
all,
fly.
yeah.
Take a
I had
helicopter in.
no,
I know you got
no.
it in your backyard. I seen it.
I had a press pass. In fact, Sean Parr, who I used to work with,
Yeah, I remember
he's
Sean Parr.
yeah, yeah. There's a big story
I
behind
remember.
him. He was a
I remember.
ladies' man.
I remember. Well, I don't think I've ever met. I do know Sean Parr. Like I know of him. I never
Yeah,
met him or
he
talked
was
to
the
him.
morning man at Kick
I
FM.
remember his brother Jay.
Oh yeah, Tammy remembers him too.
Oh, I'm sure she does.
Yeah,
I hope
they
she
used to
does.
they used to
I'd be
date
kind of worried
until
if she. Oh
until
yeah,
I
that's what I'm
came to
saying. I
town,
hope.
baby.
I'd be
Yeah,
kind of concerned if you stopped remembering him because I'd be like, hey, wait,
I
you need to
know.
reconsider.
Here we go.
Puff Daddy.
Johnny Rebel.
That's how I know
Priscian
Sean because
What's good,
um,
Jack?
through Jay.
Your mic is not working. I don't know what you're talking about. We've been talking for how long now?
Whose mic's working? Not working.
It's a joke. Oh god, that's funny. Oh my gosh,
Oh.
you're cracking me up. You're the life of the party. People tell me your
That's
mic's not
weird,
working.
Joe.
Can you
Thank
hear
you.
me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, so my microphone's working.
Actually, I could even turn it up on my phone because I got us broadcasting on the phone. Kind of
So
keep an
anyway,
eye on chat.
that's okay. Yeah, it's okay. So anyway, I'm seeing Green Day. Oh, very cool. This month
Yeah,
because
Green
my
Day.
wife
Well, I
is
think I brought up Green Day.
forcing me to go. No, you have a good time. You'll have a good time.
Yeah, Limp
You'll
Bizkit,
be
Korn,
yeah. Limp Bizkit, I love them.
Leonard Skinner.
Korn was okay. Leonard Skinner was
Weezer.
270s rock. Gosh. David Bowie, oh, what a great artist he was. Is he I think he passed away, didn't he?
Who?
Is David Bowie still alive?
No, he's dead.
He's dead. I thought so.
Yeah, he's gone.
David
Johnny
Bowie
Cash,
though was
Yeah, see, Johnny
wild.
Cash is a great one.
Johnny Cash was a good one, yep. But
Uh,
yeah, feel free to chime out
Johnny Rebel,
one of your favorite bands.
Fucking
Punk
Blue.
rock, The Clash. Ken
Grandmaster
says
Flash.
boy bands are trash.
Yeah,
I love Ken because like
yeah.
Ken is
Well, I
like
can because
Ken's the
I
most
grew up.
important to
I'm
me.
not even gonna lie. I grew up in the time with New Kids on the Block, and I
Yeah,
did have
and-
like every
and
single
in-
one of their cassettes.
In
So
Sync and New Kids on the Block and
yeah, I liked NSYNC.
98
I think
Degrees.
because I like Justin Timberlake's music. He's an artist. He's definitely an
Yeah.
artist. Kind of like
Yeah.
Michael Jackson. I think he's
Yeah.
an actual talent to that that industry.
Crazy. Man, music is I love music. Anyway, I think we've done a disjustice to music. I think the industry,
we're killing
like
it.
Music Row, is gone. Nobody's on Music Row anymore. It's just
it's like, okay, if you weren't from Nashville, you probably don't know it's Music City.
Yeah,
you know, you probably wouldn't know that.
Yeah, it's not Music City anymore,
unless you're
just a nickname.
In your late 30s to or more or older. I don't think you would know it's Music City.
Yeah,
unless you're actually from Nashville.
I had a whole list of topics to talk about, and we have to cut it short. We're going on an hour. I don't
know how long we are.
We've been on for an hour. So
time flies when you're having a good conversation.
Robert De Niro's a dirtbag. Yep, we got that.
Yes, he is.
Trump trial, got that. Jake Paul, Mike Tyson fight. We haven't even talked about that yet. That's still, I heard that's being postponed. I heard they're moving the date. Be looking for that. There were medical reasons. I don't know if it was Mike Tyson medical reason. Probably Mike Tyson.
Probably, but
I don't know. I don't know.
No, he seemed like he was in decent shape. Like he's done interviews before or recently.
The guy's training's been amazing. Yeah. I've watched him train in the ring, and his
given the things that he was into, like he was into really bad into drugs when he first got big, and he's really turned things around. To be fair, but Logan Paul, really?
Do you like any metal? Yes, I like metal. Heavy metal, I do. Yeah.
Not a big person. I'm not into it. I like, which is weird because I like screamo, but I don't like heavy metal.
I don't like screamo. Like a lot of people don't know what screamo is, dude. Like, give me a band. Do you have a band?
I'm aging myself now.
Yeah, I like Cherry Poppin' Daddies. I like Rockabilly. Rockabilly's good.
Well, see, like I said, I went to Save Ferris and Big Bad Voodoo Daddy. Those are ska or.
Do you remember? You were in. I think you were in California. I'm sure you were. Well, I don't even know if you were born yet, but do you remember the concert, Circle Jerks, and NWA? Circle Jerks and NWA. It is literally a white supremacist band opening for a hardcore black rap band. And it didn't go well. It didn't go well.
I would imagine not.
Whoever scheduled that concert, it was the biggest riot ever. It was, everybody was fighting. The show was shut down. Oh my gosh.
Okay,
here. Orange County. That's all we were talking about.
That reminds me of.
Who would have done that? Because NWA stands for the N-word, and then W with
attitude.
Attitude.
Okay.
You put them with the white supremacist band? What are you, stupid? And they obviously were. So the whole night broke out in a big riot.
Well, you remember
the mosh pit was the mosh parking lot. It was horrible.
Well, here, you reminded me of you remember Highway 57 drive-through or Highway 39, sorry, Highway 39 drive-in.
See you later, Ken, by the way. Go ahead.
Remember Highway 39 drive-in?
I remember the drive-in, yeah.
You remember
we're getting a new one, by the way.
Are we?
Yeah, well you are. I am. I'm not. Yeah, you don't now live near me, so.
No. But I will. It's all about money.
Someday. That's all good. But, yeah, I remember Highway 39.
I'll buy 30, 40 acres down in Tennessee.
That was the first place I ever tried marijuana.
What?
Was
at the concert? Oh, Highway 39?
No, at the drive-in.
The reason I brought it up was there was a certain movie, I don't remember what movie it was, but the same thing happened that you're talking about with that NWA thing.
Really?
Yeah. Because I used to live right next door to the drive-in, so we heard about it.
Okay.
There was like 3 or 4 gangs, like because of this movie, one movie, 3 or 4 gangs came into that theater or
Probably
into the
Boys in
drive-in
the
theater.
Hood played with Top Gun or something. I don't know.
No, it was the movie itself brought it all in, and it could have been Boys in the Hood. I don't know,
Straight Outta Compton.
but could have been. Well, I think that's too new.
It's too
I
new.
think it was
No,
back in
Boys in the Hood probably.
it was back during like I
What
want to
was
say
the
89,
one with
90,
Michelle Pfeiffer
91.
where she's a teacher at school?
Higher learning.
What is it?
Higher learning.
No, and Snoop Dogg. Trying to think, what was the movie where Michelle Pfeiffer? Hold
I'm
on a
looking
minute.
it up.
Where was the movie that
Higher Learning.
Michelle Pfeiffer was?
It's called Higher Learning.
Oh, it is? No.
Hold on.
Tupac was still alive back then.
Oh wait, no, wait, is it? No, that was something else.
Hold on a minute.
That was something else. No.
What was the movie with Michelle Pfeiffer as a teacher? She was teaching Dangerous Minds.
That's what it was.
Yeah, but about a school like of gangsters in LA.
Yep.
Yeah, that was hardcore.
He was teaching them about Bob Dylan and something else.
Bob Dylan. Yeah, I never got into him ever. The guy was a little, it's like Willie Nelson.
He was kind of before my time, but
yeah. Anyway, all right. So we're gonna wrap this up. We're well over an hour now. We've been rambling. Hold on.
Well, I mean, to be fair, we haven't been on it.
One in your youth. Yeah, I did. Being a DJ at nightclubs is when I was most wild. I don't advise it. But yes, I did things I shouldn't have done. And I was crazy when I've only smoked marijuana twice in my life and I hated it. I absolutely hated it. It went bad. It didn't go well. But I didn't like it at all.
I have mixed feelings about it. Like I know there's been I know the first time I experienced it, it was freaking weird. Like completely had a great trip. But
wait, it wasn't like acid or anything, dude.
No, I was just
marijuana.
I felt like me personally, I felt like I was in a bubble just floating around. It was freaking weird.
Right,
never got that feeling. Never again.
Let's not do a video on promoting marijuana here.
No, I'm just saying for me it doesn't work. For me, it just doesn't work. I have I get too problem with anxiety when I get high, so I don't do it.
Yeah,
but I'm not saying that every one of my experiences has been bad,
right?
But it's about definitely has an impact, mind and place. If you're in the perfect mind, the perfect place, you'll be fine. But outside of that, I don't think it works.
I remember. Oh, I can't believe we're talking about this. This is so stupid. I remember I was way stoned and I was listening to a Depeche Mode song. And I'm like, I never remembered that instrument. There was an instrument in the song, a sound effect of a ball bouncing. And I could hear it. You know how you can really focus?
Yeah.
And I kept paying attention to it.
Well,
and I'm like, I've known this song for years and I never knew that was in the song. Now I hear it all the time. I hear the song today and I hear the ball bouncing. And it was like a tat, 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 tat. It was in the background. And I remember just tripping out on it. And I hated not being in control.
Yeah. So that's why I don't like it.
Yeah, I like to be in control of what I'm doing, saying.
It's really weird because I don't have a problem with alcohol. Alcohol doesn't bother me.
Well, I think medically
being high bothers me.
But I think medically, it's good medically. There are people suffering that can really make use of it medically. And I don't mean, oh, doctor, my back hurts. Write me a prescription and give me.
Well, I think within reason, because if you smoke
a little
bit, yes, it helps with.
I'm all for it.
I mean, I guess even when you have no medical problems, when you do use it, it's almost like your nerve endings are dead.
Right.
You don't feel anything. So I can see how something like that. If you're having like back pains or shoulder pains or whatever, and you smoke, boom, those nerve endings are dead or
Yeah.
asleep or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, I can see how it'd help, but I don't know.
So
Yeah,
I basically, and it really sucked because I guess we had some good stuff. And the first minute I ever tried it, I hated it. I wanted to be done with it, and it was too
yeah.
late. It was too late for the next few
It's like
hours.
almost like that high never goes away. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, God,
I'm like, oh, well, I'm screwed
that
now.
was stupid.
Yeah. So I regretted
You
that.
sit there and dwell
But
on
I
how
hated every
stupid you
minute
were.
of it. It's like the worst 2 hours of my life. Anyway, listen, so way past an hour, enough talking about stupid stuff.
Hey, we're just catching up on the last 2 weeks. That's all.
But once again, this is the F is in Frank episode that talks about what's trending and some rabbit holes that we go into.
My buddy was actually telling me about that medical pot cookies, but he was saying, I mean, he mentioned brownies, but he said it's completely different than smoking and getting high. Edibles are
Really?
completely different. Yeah.
I've never done an edible.
They have a whole completely different effect.
I don't promote it. I don't promote any of that. When you're a teenager, you do a lot of stupid stuff you shouldn't. And I did in the nightclub scene. So nothing I majorly regret, though. I didn't do any permanent damage to anybody or anything. But when we're all teenagers, that's the crazy years. That's when we experiment. So let's wrap it up. Let's let everybody get back to their Saturday. There's still some time. Enjoy yourself, guys.
Still early to catch a movie or go out and do something.
Go to the movies. If you go to the movies, the Mad Max movie was great. Furiosa.
What is in theaters right now?
Say again?
What is in theaters right now? Do you know?
Yeah. There's Furiosa. There's If. There's some satanic stuff that I'm not going to watch. But If was a really, really good. Totally knocked that down. Sorry. If was a really good movie. Clean for the whole family. Great writing. You guys, if you're in the chat room, I promise, I don't care what age you are, you'll enjoy it. So that would be my first pick. Called If with Ryan Reynolds.
Is it animated?
No. It's live.
Oh, that's not one where he has the imaginary or the invisible friend or whatever.
Yeah, that's what If stands for.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to Deadpool 3. You looking forward to Deadpool 3?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, it's not even Deadpool 3. It's Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so we'll talk about that when it comes out. But you guys have a good day. Yeah, the Acolyte. Dude. Okay. I'm sitting here trying to wrap it up. Video. Jimmy's got a wrench. And he just throws it out there.
Yep. We'll have to talk about it next time.
Wait. Yeah. I'll let you guys do research on Disney's The Acolyte. But they said it's the gayest show they've ever done. Take that.
And they laughed about it.
And check it out. Yeah, they laughed. They thought it was funny. That it was the gayest show they've ever done. So I'll let you guys look into it. It's on Disney Plus, I think. I'm not going to watch it. But you guys might like it. I don't know. It's
watch the trailer. Watch
Star
the trailer.
Wars. It's Star Wars related.
You know about it. You don't have to watch the show. Just watch the trailer. I'll tell you everything you need to know.
Anyway.
Let's see if you can spot the white guy.
Oh, was there a white guy in there? Are white guys good now? Are we not enemies?
I was being sarcastic.
Yeah. Oh, well, I'm not. Really?
Spot the white guy.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Where's Waldo?
Okay. So anyway, the whole podcast has gone off the rails. But let me say goodbye. You and I will talk later. Let's end the broadcast. And we can pick this up next week.
Yep.
All right. You're good?
Sounds good.
Take care.
Take care.